Ayurvedic, okay. Okay. One word. Come to a better version of this word. Hygienic, healthy, health conscious. Okay, someone said purity here. Okay, cool. So let's focus on that word for a while, right? And by the way, it's a mix of all of the words that you've just said. I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying that you're 100% right. But the point is this. अब मैं आप लोगों से एक सवाल पूछूंगा, and Hindi, English, both languages are okay in the room. Yeah, मुझे और तीसरी आती नहीं by the way. So, okay, cool. हम लोगों में से कितने ऐसे लोग हैं? You know, how many of us in this room today whose parents or anyone else, आपके दादा दादी, आपके parents, anyone basically, you know, elder to you in your families, who have ever told you this. Now listen to me very carefully, which is कि हमारे ज़माने में हवा, पानी और खाना इतना शुद्ध मिलता था और तभी आज हम बहुत हेल्दी हैं, फिट हैं. कितने लोगों के पेरेंट्स ने ऐसा नहीं कहा आज तक? नहीं कहा. नहीं कहा. Interesting, why? ये मेरी लाइफ में पहली बार हुआ है. Okay, cool. No, which is fair, and that's fine, right? So, cool. So, out of, let's say, I'm assuming that there are about 100 people in this room. Out of, let's say, I'm just assuming, right? Random number, 100 people. There are 2 people who say that, नहीं, you know, हमारे parents ने ऐसा आज तक नहीं कहा, which is fine. So, we've got a 98%, you know, a 98 percentage in this room, which says that yes, मेरे parents ने या मेरे दादा ने या दादी ने कभी तो जिंदगी में बोला होगा that should. And largely, average age of this room would be what, 25, 22, 23? Average? 24? Let's say 24. Cool, 24, right? So, 24 साल की उम्र तक आते आते आपके पेरेंट्स ने कम से कम 3-4 बार तो बोला ही होगा ये बात. I'm sure बोला होगा, 3-4 बार तो minimum बोला होगा, right? And that's it. So, the gist of this book is what I'm going to give you right now, and I'm going to walk away. No, that's not true. The gist of this book is fairly simple. It's not a marketing gimmick. It's not branding. It's not push marketing. You know, if you realize, Patanjali has just started doing their advertising like maybe 6 months back. उससे पहले तो advertising भी नहीं थी ना TV पे. अगर नहीं थी तो how did it then become a 20,000 crore rupee brand? It's interesting, right? It's a very interesting thought. Just stay on this thought for a while. If there was no advertising or very less advertising, how did it still become a pan-India brand? And that too with a valuation of 20,000 crore, which is not less by any means. ये कैसे हो गया? I'll tell you ये कैसे हो गया. And now I'm going to get back to exactly what we just started with, which is in a room full of 100 people, if there are 98 people who say that our parents have at least thrice in our lifetime of 24 years have said कि हमारे टाइम में खाना, पानी और हवा शुद्ध था, and that is why we are healthy today, you've all been fed in your subconscious the word called shuddh, and contextually you've related the word called shuddh with being healthy, with a better product, with something that you would want to spend money for, with something that you think is worth my time, my money, and my family's health. Subconsciously, and who said it? Your parents. They are the ones you will trust. Obviously you will. I mean, it's obvious, right? You will always trust your parents by default, without a question. That's it. And that's how really this brand has grown. You know, what they've actually leveraged on is, and this is by the way, you know, you guys are management graduates, right? This is probably the biggest lesson that you can learn, you know, in your and for your entire MBA, at least for the people who are specifically wanting to go in marketing. Brands get built not on how much of advertising you do. I mean, obviously you could go end up spending $100 million on advertising, and you could obviously build a so-called brand. It will always give you a spike in your sales. But once that advertising dies down, you will actually see sales going down. It happens all the time, right? Strong, engaging brands, they get built on trust. But वो trust भी create नहीं होता. वो trust intelligently आपके subconscious से leverage किया जाता है. So what Baba Ramdev or what Patanjali, at least according to me, have done, and they've done it brilliantly well, which is they have leveraged something which was existing in your head since so many years. And as a proof of it, अब आप in fact देख रहे होगे all the rest of the private companies, right? I mean, this is also a private company, so to say, but all the rest of the companies, the PNGs, the JNJs, the HULs, everyone today is actually going ahead and their senior management is talking in Economic Times and in big TV channel interviews saying that we are getting into the natural space. This is bullshit. There is nothing called the natural space, right? ये तो exist सालों से कर रहा था, right? Ayurveda and natural products have been existing in this world since long. You guys just did not understand it. You guys thought that you would create, you would basically mix some chemicals together, put a product, sell it to the janta because the janta thinks कि cream लगाने से हम काले से गोरे हो जाते हैं. And that's nonsense. But no, I mean, that's what the world thinks of, and that is what has sold till date. But now, thanks to the fact that there is so much of information available to you via social media, and via open media largely, right? I mean, you can access information like right now on your phones, right? Which your parents couldn't, which my parents couldn't. At least in their lifetimes, there was no Facebook feed for them to sort of wake up in the morning and they would sort of flip through their Facebook feeds, and get to know कि दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है. But आपको पता है, and that's interesting, and that is precisely the reason why that subconscious, which was anyways in your head called Shuddh, got leveraged like that. आपके parents ने उस पर सबसे पहले trust किया, आपने trust किया, and today, how many of you, by the way, are using Patanjali products? Any of it? Ghee, toothpaste, toothbrushes, atta. Wow, man, that's interesting. Okay, cool. By the way, this is exactly the sort of percentage. So almost about over 75% of this room actually uses it. Even at my home, by the way, we've literally replaced every product, and not because I've written this book, but largely every product from atta to ghee to even the toothpaste with Patanjali. Another question to you, and this will be a very revealing question. Who do you think creates these products? कौन बनाता है ये? Any answers? Ma'am? No, वो तो obvious है third party बनाती है, so but who makes these products? Who are the manufacturers?
Small local in the villages.
No, that's again obvious. But who is it behind all of these products? Manufacturing units होंगी कहीं, कहीं तो बन रहा होगा ना, right? Okay, just so that you guys know, and this is something which strangely people just don't know about, or people don't even realize, or they don't even want to know about it. Maybe, I don't know why, but largely it is the same manufacturing units which have been creating the products for all the Colgates and the close-ups of the world, creating exactly the same set of products for Patanjali as well. Just so that you know, what is different is trust. What is different is Shuddh. And what is different is, as people rightly said, some of you in this room, the third and the most critical factor is that always remember, and this is the third most important lesson of this workshop today, which is, this bottle could have been Bisleri or Visleri, how does it matter? I mean, ultimately it's water that I'm drinking, right? And since it's packaged, I'm assuming it'd be good, clean water, right? But if there was a face to this bottle, so when I say someone representing it, someone coming to you and saying, look, मेरी 50 साल की उम्र है, but मैं यहाँ से लेकर वहाँ तक 30 सेकंड में दौड़ सकता हूँ, you would suddenly feel that, oh wow, if this guy by drinking this freaking water could run, at 50 years of age could run in 3 seconds across this room, यही पानी पीना चाहिए because 50 साल की उम्र में मैं भी भाग पाऊंगा. No, that is true. By the way, this is how subconscious brain works, and this is the core of marketing. So today, you don't have to invest multi-million. You have a question, sir? Sir, go ahead. It's fine.
Hi, very good morning. I'm Paritosh Sharma. And today we had a very interesting session, and I totally enjoyed it. I was honestly not expecting about 100 young students to be part of the session early this morning at 10 a.m. But incredible to see the energy, incredible also to see how many people actually had questions which were very, very focused around the brand Patanjali, which is the book that I've written called Patanjalize Your Brand. And it's amazing how a college and an institution is creating such opportunities for people at a young age. I'm amazed. In fact, I told a couple of students, after the session, that if such opportunities were created for me back then, when I was in my college, I think it would have been totally incredible. I wish everyone absolutely the best, and keep the energy flowing. I would love to always be back and interact more. Thank you.